Ladies and gents, can you make some noise for Ross, please?
Thank you very much. I would just like to start by thanking everybody for coming. I hope you have a wonderful evening, but we'll see how it goes. So anybody who doesn't know, my name is Ross. I am Pauline's nephew. I am the stand-in father for the bride, because unfortunately, nobody gets who he is. But I am very grateful that my auntie did ask me, and I hope that I did quite well at this. Bob, you are one lucky man. So, traditionally, the father of the bride would tell some embarrassing stories about the bride. And unfortunately, Auntie P, I've got quite a few for you. So, when I was first born, I was getting my nappy changed. And unfortunately, my Auntie P thought, well, I'm quite capable of this. I'll do quite a good job of this. But my belly button was still attached to myself. And she snapped it off. So what followed was, now this was according to my mother, was a full-blown meltdown, tears thinking she had broke me. Thankfully I'm still standing here today. But even there, I was around about 2013. Now my auntie has taken me on many holidays and I will be forever grateful for the experiences that she's ever given me. But in 2013, when Andy Murray won his first Wimbledon title, my auntie got a wee bit too pissed. So we proceeded to sit and watch the Wimbledon final, to watch Andy Murray v Novak Djokovic. And Andy Murray, thankfully, won. Good Scotsman. So he won, and then the flood work started. And I was a bit curious to myself. I thought, what's with the tears? Why are you crying? Full-blown meltdown again. As to Andy Murray has won a Wimbledon title, and he's the first British man to ever do it, and apparently that, well, sorry, Scotsman, to win a Wimbledon title, and that proceeded to be waterworks. And I don't know why, still to this day, because I'm not really a tennis lover myself, but...
It was an all-inclusive bar.
That's exactly what it was. It was an all-inclusive bar, and if I was 18, I'd have been exactly the same. But like I mentioned before, my auntie has taken me on many, many trips, and I will forever be grateful for that. We saved the best till last, and we went to Vegas, and it was an unbelievable experience. I will never, ever forget it, and I will forever be grateful that you've given me the opportunity for that. So thank you. From sitting in the Caesar's Palace, betting about $200 and me greeting my eyes out because I've lost everything, to drinking frozen cocktails, walking down the strip, loving life, and I will never ever forget it. So thank you so much for everything you've ever done for me. Like I said, she's done everything for me. Bob, I assure you, I know for a fact that you will do everything that you can to make her happy, just as happy as she's made me. So like I said, thanks for everybody for coming. I hope you enjoy your evening, and congratulations to my Auntie P and my brand new Uncle Bob.
Ladies and gents, give it up for Ross, please. Yeah, it's fine. You all right? You're fine. Fine. Right, okay, we're going to give over to your group. We have a song for Robert. This is your son, Robert. Ladies and gents, please give up for your group. This is Robert.
Hello. Thanks, Ross. That was excellent. Mind, first round's on you now. Is it no? No. No, it's on Ross. Anyway, I'd like to start by saying how stunning and beautiful my wife is. Just gorgeous. So on behalf of my wife and I, would thank you for being here, part of our special day. Ali kind of covered my notes, so I was just going to say how we met and all that. So just in case you forgot, I'll just say quickly that we met at primary school, had a wee peck on the cheek, had a wee fumble at 13, had more in the 30s. And there you go, eh? So, but it's the joys of Facebook as well that we got together and messaged each other and done loads together. So, thank you for accepting me as your husband. So, let's have a wee toast to my wife anyway. To the wife, Mrs. Taylor. Woo! Oh, let's see, right, hold on. I've got more, I'm trying to figure it out now, eh? Obviously we've got two stunning bridesmaids. We've got the maid of honour, Angela. My sister, Karen. And it is amazing what makeup can do, eh? But anyway, no, you've been truly amazing. And I'd like to give a toast to the ushers, Neil and Jim. You've done a grand job of doing nothing. But yeah, again, when you see them at the bar, they'll get you a drink, eh? So it's all good, all good. So what am I on to now? Right. Right. So obviously I'm lucky enough. I've got two mums. I've got a real mum and a step-mum. So when my mum kicked his out, Rosemary, that was that because I have problems listening and that, and they try to train me, right? Go and see if Rosemary can do it, but obviously it never worked, So for them, I would like to Pauline, my wife, and I would like to give you something. It doesn't matter. Sure, I've done bigger writing. Thanks for putting up with me. Right. All right. But thank you. Yet again, Ali touched on it. Obviously, we've lost some special people in our life, and obviously Helen, Caitlin and Bill were big parts of our life, and I know they'll be up there having a big party. And so I'd like to just raise a wee toast to the absolute family and friends, and especially to Helen, who I did say I'll go to look after her. So this came true. So now what are we on to now? Right. And now the best man, who's Scotty, who, honestly, what, in the 20s, if we can remember half of what we got up to, but that's the reason I probably didn't listen, is because of Scott, all the tales he tells, So I'll hand you to Scott now, but my wife and I just want you all to have a good time, and Stevie's going to play the best music ever, and I want to see you all dancing. So I'll give you Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, give up for your group, give up for Robert, please. Right, Scott, we have a song for you later in your morning. Right, ladies and gents, this is Scott, the best man's theme song.
Under pressure. Under pressure. Pressure.
Ladies and gents, give up for the best man, this is Scott! All right, Scott.
Shiting myself. Can't believe it. The last time I was this dressed up, speaking in front of so many people, I only managed to say 2 words. Not guilty. So I'm getting old. I've got to put my glasses on badly, apparently. And I've typed out my speech because I can't even remember it. As you can tell by my voice, I'm shitting myself. But maybe I can save myself all the trouble and just show you it, because that's how fucking blind I am. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Right. Well, obviously, I just want to start by saying we've got a beautiful bride here. She looks stunning. Got an amazing fucking groom. He's my best mate. We've got the bridesmaids who are stunning as well. I actually had a wee crush on Karen, but everybody told me I was mad because she looks too much like Bobby. Maybe that's why I love her. She said, look, hot. Jimbo, legend. Ross, ginger legend. Neil, bald legend. So I'll actually start with the speech. That was just a wee bit improv, eh? Now I'm shitting myself. So, the ceremony and everything was amazing today. Pauline done a superb job organising everything today. I mean, as always, for fuck's sake, that's what you're going to put up with me now, eh? As always, I told you that, eh? Why did you not do it the first time I tell you? I tell you, just listen to your fucking wife, man. There you go. What's your name? No, you with the feathers. So, as I say, Pauline's done a completely amazing job at organising everything. The ceremony. The lovely Ali, who done an amazing ceremony today. I mean, brought tears to many of our eyes. She organised the place, the catering, everything. She's amazing. Bobby organised 6 kills. Sorry, 7. 3 of them weren't even delivered on time. What can you do? If it's his fault, fair enough, but 7 fucking kills. Bobby, get a grip of yourself, pal, eh? For fuck's sake. I would also like to thank Pauline, because she's made my best mate the happiest I've ever seen him. I really want to. That's true. That is honestly true. I've never seen Bobby this happy, this content in his life. And it's only been like that since I met Pauline. It's true. And Pauline accepted. Oh, fuck. Did you look? You bastards. So, cazzo. She asked me to swear in Italian.
Can you swear in Italian and nobody will know?
Allora, Bobby è mio amico migliore. Mi ha fatto tanto, cioè, non so, mi ha spaccato il cuore quando ha deciso di sposare con Pauline. I'm here till Thursday. No, but honestly, when I see Bobby with Pauline, Pauline makes Bobby be the best of himself. The man is wanted to be and tried to be his whole life. And he's done that because he's love, but that's no fucking bit about the rouge. Also because Pauline set him a few ground rules, eh? Because if it goes outside, Bobby will just go back to being the same old Bobby that we all know and love. But Pauline, the two of them together is like they're completely different people. Both Ox gangs. Bobby speaks Bobish. Pauline speaks Pauline. And it's like, oh, come on, meaning that, Paul. Oh, you can score that, eh? Because I got the doofer. I took the doofer and I put it to whatchamacallit. And Pauline's like, Robert, it's not a doofer. It's a remote control. they just complete each other. It's like, you've got 2 halves, different halves put together that are perfect. So, Pauline, once again, and the best thing about them, which I never actually knew, is they were childhood sweethearts. They met at school, and that fucking amazed me. I didn't ken Bobby went to school. Fucking hell, come on in. And as I say, I mentioned before, the ceremony was beautiful, and seeing them looking at each other in their eyes, I reckon it confirmed to every single one of us what we've seen written on so many toilet walls over the years. Pauline loves the Bobby. She proved it the day. Well, Pauline, you're no find what you're looking for there. I'm sorry. I've been married 21 years. That was cut off a long time ago. Fran, where's your bag? Show them. It's in her bag. It's in her bag. So, I've known Bobby for around 30 years now, eh? And the first time I met him, he wasn't actually my pal. He just rocked into Diane's pool hall, already going bald, with this mad baseball jacket on, Converse before they were cool, because he was into baseball, by the way. I thought he was Japanese or something. And had this fucking, this really, really long, thin ponytail. It was all plaited in itself. Looked like a puppy that just ate a load of hair and it was shitting it out. It was just attached to his head. It was like, what the hell was that? And I was like, he's a weirdo. But thankfully, I never let that get in my way. And it grew into the guy that I grew to love. And I do love him, and you still love me, Pauline, you can. But anyway. See, I just ad-libbed again. Well, you said you give me 15 minutes, eh? I've got to fucking fatten it out. Oh, they've got a bet. Who's got the most money in the bet? And what's the time? 2 hours. Oh, I can do that, eh? Give me a couple of beers, I'll be here all night, mate. You ken the stories I ken about Bobby. I could stand here the whole night instead of tell about it.
Let's not.
Oh, well, wait there. So I have known him for 30 years, blah, blah, blah. He's all right. Sometimes he's nick my tits and that, but no. Thankfully, first impressions never put me off, and we grew to love each other.
Oh.
And one thing I have to say is, it is truly a privilege he's asked me to be his best man, because, you know, we did share 2 flats together in the centre of town in our 20s. We've seen and done everything together. And there's so many other people that he knows and loves that he could have asked to be his best man. He could even ask Callum. But apparently the photographer said 2 massive chrome domes up here wouldn't work. So, you know what I mean? Could even ask Reebos, for yours who don't know him, he's actually called Gary. To ask his Reebos. But if we asked him, he's normally asleep at this time, in a toilet, or against a speaker, or under a car. He's like a stray cat, he just sleeps where we fucking... Or he could even ask Jimbo, his brother-in-law, who's known even longer than me. But let's face it, even a Jambo wants a blue nose as our best man, eh? Plus, Bobby would probably say, oh, Jim, what you doing the 18th of June 2022? And Jim would say, fuck's it got to do with you? Sorry, all day about. In fact, he could have asked any number of any years to be his best man. But the fact that he asked me to be his best man, considering I've not even lived in Edinburgh for over 20 years, is a special privilege. But I reckon actually says more about you bunch of toe rags than it does about me. Or he's just had even more dodgy stories to tell. In the 20 years I've been away, rather than the ones I remember, that Scott's not been here for 20 years, I don't even fucking remember half it. I'll get him, he's a safe bet. So, as I said, everybody that kens Bobby or Ken is the most genuine, honest, funny, loving guy that you could meet. And every single one of us who have known Bobby, will know that at the drop of a hat, if you need him, he'll be there for you. Be it like mental support, moving your house, giving you cash. I mean, this guy, if you had a tenner and you needed 20 quid, he would find that other tenner to give you. It's your money, Pauline, eh? It's your money. We're all fucking loaded now. You're skint, we're loaded. I mean, but one thing, although Pauline might try and disagree, is no the most romantic of guys, eh? I can remember in the Youngs one night, Bobby's sitting there with a bouquet of flowers, waiting for this lassie to turn up. 20 minutes later, she wasn't there.
Are we seriously talking about another woman?
She wasn't as good as you, darling. Obviously, that's why he's here with you. But he was raging. Can't where she stayed. Went to the house, rammed the bouquet of flowers through the letterbox, and that's not a euphemism. Rammed them through, only to turn back to the youngsters, and there she was there sitting. And Bob was like, oh. I would love to have Kent how you explain. No, Bobby, by the way, it's like romantic to pull the petals off the individual flowers and put them down. No, ram them through the letterbox. Right, but you go on with that. And the time doing in Blackpool, Gary, you can remember this. I mean, they uttered the words that some of the best poets in the world were probably like, oh my God, how did he come up with such beautiful words? All right, doll, shows your gash. Let's just say said gash was not shown. Well, at least not to Bobby. All the time, I went home to find him in our flat in Hawthorne Den after his latest knockback, lying on his boxers, in his boxers, on the couch, 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, like, God knows how many beers, empty bottle vodkas. Bottle vodkas? Empty bottles of a vodka, with UB40, come back baby, on loop, and 2 policemen standing over him. Hey, son, you've had enough. Aye, you did have enough. But the best thing about all these stories, Pauline, sorry, talking about exes, it never worked. Why did it not work? Because you never found someone like you.
Because her name's weren't Pauline.
Because their names weren't Pauline. I think when I grew up with Bobby, the names of most of his girlfriend was probably Pam and 5 sisters. I just added that in there. Right, that's quite cool. You want to repeat that? Aye, so there's many things we'd go to Bobby and look for help, but none of them would be romantic, that's for sure. Maybe Pauline could deny that. As well know as well, Bobby's a good food lover. We had this deal when we shared the guy. Scott, you clean the flat, I'll cook. Bobby's cooking was, aye, 2 pizzas, that's how we got on well together. I cleaned, he paid. I was his original bitch. I'm no OB, motherfuckers. But there was one day I really wish, like nowadays you've got TripAdvisor, social media and everything, where you can write what you want, it's anonymous. Bobby found out a way to be an anonymous TripAdvisor. Like, to make bad comments about food before anybody invented social media. We went to Ryansburg. Me, Gary, Bobby. Me and Gary, I reckon, we just settled for the simple cheeseburgers. Getting on with our meal. Bobby got the lovely bit of salmon. Oh, it was amazing. We were sitting there, we were enjoying ourselves, a couple of beers. Oh, 3 young lads, 3 in the centre of the town. Bobby, a couple of buffels of his salmon. Got the book. Bobby, being the classic guy that he is, picked up his napkin, a real napkin, not a paper one, you do in your house, a big kitchen roll and a real serviette, nonetheless. Spewed his ring right into it. Oh, that's not even the worst part. Rather than leaving it on the plate and saying, I'm sorry, I had a wee bit of an upset stomach, he stuffed it behind a radiator in Ryan's bar. Oh my, I would have loved to have seen the face of the poor lassie or laddie that had the fucking, or the people that ate there in the weeks after until they were like, in the winter, radiator on, fucking bit of fishy here, a wee bit of stew as well, oh, what's that about? That's who you married. Brilliant. Brilliant. No, honestly though, I mean, I could honestly spend the whole night standing here, regaling you with stories. Right, look, Ken, if you want to heckle, go and pay. This is free. Don't heckle. Fucking heckle in the back, man. Throw it out, mate. Throw it out. I've spotted her, She was heckling me. Aye. Do you ken her? I know. Fix your hat, hen. Love you. So, as I said, I could spend the whole night because Bobby's been up to so many things in his life. All good and legal. Obviously, we're in the police here. We're in the business, no? You didn't ken the police, no? None of them were legal. It was dodgy as fuck. We've had a great time, and I'm so happy that my mate has met the match of his life. And ladies and gentlemen, oh no, wait. No, go. How many other married men are here? Can the married men all raise their glasses, please? Married men. Raise your glasses as we welcome Bobby into our merry band of men who make love to the hand. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor.